Hi, America. I am Albert Torcaso. And my ideologies, politically, well, you can call me a liberal. I am not partisan. I am a patriot. But the word liberal or liberalism has become a dirty word for about 50 years. Well, I'm a liberal and dang proud of it. A liberal. I'm in good company. John F. Kennedy and many other presidents before him. If being a liberal means caring about a living wage, not a minimum wage, or not less than a minimum wage, if it means caring about older Americans, commonly called senior citizens, if it means caring about them not being forced to work in big box stores until the day they pass away, if it means not having them have to worry about choosing medicine over food, over real food versus pet food, if it means a child having the medical care regardless of his or her mother and father's or guardian's ability to pay, then call me a liberal. If it means protecting workers, men and women throughout this country of all pigmentations and all nations that they immigrated from, if it means building our infrastructure, making America so strong that no country on earth would even dare to mess with us, to be our enemy. And instead of having countries around the globe testing us, including Russia, we would be so united, so strong, that Russia would want to be our best friend. If it means making sure Democrat, Republican work alongside each other for a common goal, a common cause, to make America so great that every child in America knows no word called poverty, then call me a liberal. If it means that we do not look at a person by the color of their skin, the way they choose to make love, or any of the ways that we have been cut to pieces, then call me a liberal. If it means protecting a conservative in the workplace, just as I would work to protect a Democrat or a liberal, guess what? Call me a liberal. If it means making the social programs of America stronger, Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, and the safety nets that millions of Americans need, regardless of their age, their genetics, their backgrounds, and call me a liberal. If it means welcoming in immigrants, legal or otherwise, with the same principle of our nation that once said, give me your tired and your weak, call me liberal. You see, America, John F. Kennedy and others before him, and even Ronald Reagan, believed in this nation. You would never hear Ronald Reagan say, we are going to make America strong again, or great again. The words of one candidate. You would never hear Ronald Reagan say, we will make America great again. Because Ronald Reagan, whom a lot of us did not agree with on many issues, Ronald Reagan was a patriot. Ronald Reagan would never say, make America great again. Because he knew, as I know, America is already great. America has already been great. In spite of all of her ills, America can be made to be greater, where everyone in America has the food and income they need, where a living wage is as routine and expected as you getting up in the morning and getting into your vehicle or in a bus to go to your place of employment. Call me a liberal, but also call me a patriot. Because I believe in the United States of America. I believe in every American, whether you are rich, whether you are poor, whether you are atheist, or believe in any faith. You matter. And if that makes me a liberal, because I want to protect all Americans that may not be strong, may not have their voices heard, the disabled, women, the economic slaves and servants. If I want to help them have a voice, and I want you to join my army of having a voice for the voiceless, then call me a liberal. And if you must, call me a partisan, or call me partisan to be more correct, then I will remind my conservative family and friends that Karl Rove, a well-known conservative, once said and uttered the words, "When appropriate, I will be partisan." I submit to each and every one of you, when appropriate, I will always be a patriot. I approve of this message because it's time we change and realize that we must be united, and that liberals and conservatives have a common ground, but we have been torn apart by those who would have us end up with nothing. So in November of every election, and in the election of 2016, ask yourself, forget the propaganda and the rhetoric, ask yourself, who is really there protecting you? Your Democratic friend, your Republican friend, and your family. Who's really looking out for you? And if they're truly looking out for you, and if they are a patriot, how then do they claim that America is not great? I am a patriot. And my name is Albert J. Torcaso.